Welcome to Inappropriately Appropriate Podcast. It's your boy OG, aka Tonton Makute.
Obia checking in, you already know what it is.
And as you guys can see, we have a guest here because sometimes I actually want to have serious topics to talk about with someone who, might have a different opinion from the one me and my host shares. So introduce yourself, bro.
My name is ID. You can see my at down below and check out my Instagram and see what's up.
Yeah. So, do I want to start it today? Is first of all, I want to talk about what what has been bugging me about the internet lately and of how everyone,
Yeah. It's
how,
like everyone's just been big mad this week.
yeah, but like I feel like the internet nowadays is like an avenue of hate.
I agree with
Everyone just has to play this victim,
Mm-hmm.
gets offended over something that's probably not even serious, you know. Because why I want to talk about this basically is because I was having like an argument stroke conversation with him,
Oh yeah?
and sometimes I listen to the type of shit we used to, I won't say insult, joke about each other, right? How how much dark we go, how like the dark shit we say to each other. I just think about it because on the internet I see people getting offended over
Like
the
doing shit.
lamest shit.
Yeah, man. People be hella sensitive online, like, which is like, and the biggest thing this week is everyone was just big mad for some reason was the whole LeBron stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I saw that.
Yeah, like where was praising black women because apparently, even for the first time, on Vogue, I think it was Vogue, they
Yeah.
employed the first black photographer to take a picture of the front cover, right? And that was done by Beyonce. And for the major magazines, Ebony, Vogue, you had Bazaar, you had Rihanna, Beyonce, Lupita. So LeBron posted about that, right? Celebrating black women. And for some reason, everyone just got pissed, calling him a racist. Like, because he was talking about how the black women celebrating them on the cover and talking about how his daughter's watching, how the, pretty much role models for his daughter.
Yeah.
And people said it was racist. Like, do you think empowering other races or your race makes you a racist? Like,
Hmm.
what do you think, man?
Honestly, I don't think what LeBron said or did was wrong. I think him empowering colored women as a whole, right? Not,
Yeah.
not just black women, was something most men would not do today due to the backlash and the
True.
heat that will obviously come out of the internet.
Especially when your money is at stake.
Exactly, and being of like LeBron's caliber, like the popularity he has and all that, obviously, like it's expected, man. Like there's so many people that are just waiting on him to do something like that, just so they can, start something, right? There are always people waiting to
True.
start something
But-
on the internet, right?
But I don't know the result. Like when they start the backlash, like what did they try to, what's the cause?
Well,
What are they trying to get from? So did they expect LeBron to delete the post or change the caption?
no, of course they expect him to apologize. You see,
Mm.
this is the thing.
For what?
It's deeper than that. Okay, I think it's deeper than that because this is the thing. Most of the people that were saying he was racist were actually white people, right? And this goes as deep as Black Lives Matter, right? I could bet you most of the people that were saying he was being racist are people that say all lives matter, right? And I think the media, talking about social media and the media in general, has made us so like I don't know, like so down for drama. That's like whenever you're praising one thing or one person, it means you're against the other person. Like my guy Wale said, pro-black doesn't mean anti-white, right? Saying Black Lives Matter doesn't mean other race don't matter. It's just the fact that like Obama said, with the analogy, if there was one house on this whole block on fire, and the fire department came, they're gonna go to the house on fire, right? because that's the house that needs the attention. So when people say Black Lives Matter, that's because at the moment people are acting like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So him empowering black women is like trying to focus on them and giving them, because they've gone through a lot of stuff, like a lot of shit throughout the years, like even at work, people thinking they're not qualified enough just because they're women, and then the fact that they're black even makes it much more worse.
People just some people just get a rush out of being divisive. Like the way the society is set up right now, like the division is so much. Like
Shout out to Trump.
everyone is. I thought we were not going to mention his name.
Man, but it's like the number one. It's the number one guy.
Okay, you got me started, bro. Because the way I look at it is that since Trump became the president of America, I think he empowered racists, man.
True, you could say that.
Like it, cause actually, this led into like a good observation. Cause today is the 1 year anniversary of the riot that happened in Charlottesville last year.
Oh, word.
That a lady lost her life because she was trying to fight neo-Nazis.
Oh yeah, I remember that period. Yeah. Where someone, I think someone ran through the
the
crowd.
Like ran through the crowd and messed her up basically.
Mm-hmm.
So when they tried to get Trump to actually bash what the neo-Nazi people were rioting about, he actually didn't.
Well, that's the thing again.
He actually didn't. Like, come on, you kind of have to speak against hate, man. Like now, America is not okay. I don't want to center in America. The world is really divisive right now.
Well, I think it's always been.
But shout out Canada because we don't do that shit. Yeah,
it still happens. It still happens.
Yeah.
I think it's always been like that, but it's just more of like social media is it's at an all-time high, and information is easily accessible, that people are actually just coming to the forefront with how quote unquote racist they are.
Oh yeah, I get everyone's voice.
Exactly, everyone's voice.
Everyone has a platform now.
Yeah. I bet after those guys on the comments were probably in the mom's basement, doing nothing. Like that's probably their day job. Like just
sad, man.
Going online and trolling. So like as far as that topic, man, I felt like LeBron handled it well, because LeBron doesn't have to apologize to nobody. Shout out black women. We see you. We see the work you're doing. The Serenas of the world, the Beyonce, the Rihannas of the world, like. They're setting an example for other black women to show them that, no matter the odds being stacked against you, like you can do whatever you want to do. And that's just what LeBron was trying to point out. Him empowering black women doesn't necessarily mean white women are bad, or colored women, him empowering colored women doesn't necessarily mean, white women are like, bad or something, When you're talking about something, we need to learn to say, we need to learn to praise something, and that doesn't mean we're against the other thing,
That was another thing. What made me nervous about starting this podcast with him was because I was always telling him like, yo, like, how do you think the public would take the conversations? Because that's what we named it, inappropriately appropriate.
You not say the name.
That's how we live basically. Like that's how we live with each other. Like you don't want to know the amount of shit we said like to each other and about
seeing you guys always dissing each other, even in conversations.
But it's all love, it's all
I
love.
feel like we should just spread love, man. I don't want to quote Kanye, but spread love still, because Kanye canceled. Talking about basketball as well though, this week again, I feel like, man, the NBA, shout out to Adam Silver, man. I think he's letting the NBA players do whatever they want as far as reaching out to the public. Talking about basketball, Steph Curry as well. This week got a little bit of backlash. He didn't make the headlines though, but he made the headlines for the positive reasons. But like I said, everyone on social media was just big man. He generated 21,000 for Nia Wilson. For those that don't know Nia Wilson, she was a teenager that got stabbed on the platform of a train. She was with her sister. Her sister got injured as well. And at the moment, people are seeing it as a hate crime. Yeah, sorry, rest in peace.
That's my baby girl laying up there. I want justice for my daughter.
What did the police tell you about a suspect? Did they tell you anything?
I haven't heard anything from anybody, except a few witnesses said it was some white guy in a red striped shirt who just stabbed my daughter randomly and ran off.
Sorry, rest in peace. people are seen as a hate crime. So Steph always has a select. Most basketballers have camps where high school kids and all that come train with them. So Steph made in a select camp, invited people out to come watch a game like a scrimmage, and that way people were able to donate. So he raised 21,000 for the family, but for some reason everyone wanted to see the negative in that. Like in the comments, people were like, "Why couldn't he give the family money? Like he has the money and things of that nature." And it's like,
you know why that specific one pissed me off? I don't know if you've seen the comment section when like a popular page posts when a celebrity donates money to something. They always like, oh, you don't have to tell the public that you donated it. If you donate it in private, keep it in private. Like, so they feel it's always a publicity stunt when the celebrity comes out and said, oh, I donated. Like, pick a side, man. Like, pick, don't just get mad because people are actually trying to make change in the world, and I don't care if they go public or private. I don't care, man. So far, it's gonna make a difference in someone's life.
But the thing is, how do they even know he didn't give them? He didn't give the family some money. Like because this happened. For those that don't know, this happened in Oakland, I think, San Francisco, which is pretty much like the Golden State Warriors, neighborhood. And it's like, obviously, Steph is very involved in the community. The whole Golden State team, even Kevin Durant was awarded with like some award by the NBA for being the most, giving out to the community. So it's like, how are you sure he didn't even donate some money or whatever because he didn't announce it? All he announced was raising money for the family. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you said, man, everybody's just too divisive. We're just trying to find out the negatives in every single thing. So, but yeah, shout out to Steph Curry, man. Like at the end of the day,
what do you think about it? What do you think about it?
I don't know. You remember when Offset got into an accident, right?
Yeah, the car crash.
Yeah, the car crash, and there was a guy that actually saved his life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
you remember that, right?
Oh,
and he bought a guy a car, and oh my God, people were like, "Why didn't you buy him a Ferrari or a Lamborghini?" Like, you're upset of the Migos, you know what I mean? Like, you should have done better. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, man. True. There's always gonna be haters.
That's actually true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it doesn't matter what you do, man. People are always gonna find the negatives. They want to find the negative in it. Like, just do you, man.
Exactly.
At this point, just do you and don't care. And obviously, Steph ain't tripping. Like, it's Steph, but he ain't tripping. But yeah, that was crazy. Like, the internet really messes people up, man. Everyone.
And the thing is that now people are so infatuated in it. Like, people are in too deep, man. Like,
shout out to Tekashi.
Yeah, like shout out Tekashi. Before we talk about Tekashi, like, do you remember when Offset and Cardi actually posted a picture of a Lamborghini?
Where they both copped one each.
Where everyone was like, oh, she didn't cop the Lamborghini, like she probably just leased it. You know what she did? She actually had to show people the receipt of the money she paid for the Lamborghini.
Pink slip, you know what I'm saying? And I had to cash out completely because I don't have a fucking license. But I don't give a fuck. If I'm going to rap about having a Lambo, I'm going to own a motherfucking Lambo. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about eating halal, driving a Lambo. I got to buy me shit because I don't like to rap about fake shit that I don't go through. So,
like, why do you have to take it so... Like, why... I love Cardi. First of all, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to show the world. Okay, who cares? Who gives a shit if you didn't pay for it?
Even if it's a rental.
Even if it's a rental, who gives a shit?
Most of these rappers do that shit today. You know what I mean? They
the
get rentals. They even rate diamonds and like blings and ice and all that stuff just for a rap video or for the moment. Right?
It's actually like for them, as far as celebrities, sometimes it's actually a good thing to lease the car because if you don't, they're barely in town, right? So they barely drive the cars anyway. Because they're always on tour and stuff like that. So if they lease the car, then like if the car fits away, obviously because they're celebrities, they want to keep up with the brand new cars. They could send the bag, get a brand new one, like the new edition. So I don't know, man.
You know how Rick James says cocaine is a hell of a drug. Scratch that. The internet is a hell of a drug now, man.
Internet is crazy.
Like, people need breaks off the internet to go into their real life.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I'll be taking like a 2-week break just to delete my whole social media, man. Because you gotta like cleanse yourself, like take yourself out of that world, man. It's a whole different world.
There was a time I went like 2-3 months off Instagram.
Yeah. I remember that.
You know why? I actually, I mean, obviously I had the urge to check Instagram because like that was I was kind of happy because that was the time where Kanye.
Poopity scoop.
So I didn't really get into the whole Kanye story because I love Kanye very well, right?
Yeah,
so
he canceled, bro.
Yeah, but I did, but I was happy it happened then because I didn't really get the full story. But my point is that the internet is just crazy because nowadays you don't have to on the TV to see a news on CNN. You go on Instagram and you can see everything you want basically. The next shoe you want to buy, the next place you want to go and eat.
Information is so accessible.
Yeah, information is so accessible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Talking about that, I saw 6ix9ine get into
the whole beef with
YG. Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, at first I didn't care for the 6ix9ine kid. I'm engaged now because like the kid is funny, man. Like he's a really funny guy, but not with YG. Man.
You're messing with the wrong one.
Like YG is one of the last real bloods.
You're messing with the wrong one.
Man. Yeah, he's like one of the last real bloods, and I know you hate this guy, but DJ Academics, there's something he always says. He says cloud chasing is an Olympic sport now, man.
It is. It is.
Everyone wants the
and
gold medal.
I think Will Smith is taking first position right now.
Will Smith is not cloud chasing.
Oh, come on.
Will Smith is the cloud god. He's the cloud god, man. He gives clouds to these kids.
But I feel like the whole YG thing, man. Like, first of all, you go out to the West Coast, you're messing with the game, YG. Like, man, those guys run LA. Like, they got into a shooting like what 2 years ago. Yeah. Like at the studio, like the guy is real gangster. Like he's not about all this cloud stuff. And like you get hurt.
That's the thing with the Tekashi character, because I don't feel it. I don't feel that.
Rainbow hair is an act, man. It's an act.
Yeah, because I feel it's an act, right? Yeah. But that's
it's all for attention.
But that's the thing that it's so funny and interesting about it. We know it's an act, but there's this 1% you're like, he could really be gang banging. But like but the thing is, I feel Tekashi is not the real gangster. He runs his mouth.
He's got people around him.
I think he's got people around
but I think
he knows people.
He could have people around him, but a lot of these rappers also pay. Like they pay to enter a city. Protection. So like he's probably just paying to just associate himself with those people. Yeah. It's not really like that's him. Like he might not be really about that life, but when you're messing with YG, like he's about that life. He's about that life. Like it's a dangerous game out here. Like I don't know why he's doing that, but hey man, I hope he stays safe. But it doesn't look like he's gonna. I mean, he just had the incident like a couple of weeks back where he got, a couple of grams were stolen from him. But also, he might be spending 3 years in jail.
Yeah, he might be spending 3 years in jail.
Sexual assault on a minor. He recorded apparently back in the 2015. I think that was when he got charged. He recorded his friend getting some brains from a 13-year-old, and he was recording it and had his groin placed at the back of her head. Making trusting movements. So that's another crazy thing. Like he might be registered as a sex offender, which is a big damage to like not even just like how he is, but like his money. Because a lot of companies won't want to endorse a sex offender. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like this clout chasing, man. You got to chill.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man.
How they find that video, man?
Dude, it's not about how they found. Good thing they found it.
Good thing they found it.
No,
man.
I'm just trying to like. What I mean by that is like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man.
The video just surfaced, and now he's like facing all his charges.
No, I mean the video's been since I think.
Yeah, it's been
he got
a while, right?
Yeah. I think he accepted a plea deal like 3-4 years ago, because he claims he was 17 when it happened, but I think the cops are saying the cops are saying he was actually 18, and that's what. So he accepted the deal and he pled guilty basically, So the judge then told him to keep a good behavior, get his GED, don't get into trouble, and you have to even stay. So you don't have to serve it on jail time.
Yeah.
And look, he's doing the complete opposite of what they told him to do.
Is out here in the street saying he's someone who he isn't.
Like I've seen the videos he's been posting lately of
I don't follow the guy, man.
No, not I don't follow him too. But like on Worldstar, Shade Room, they post him of videos of him just kind of trolling the situation he's in.
Yeah, acting like he's not bothered.
Acting like
and stuff
he's not
like
bothered.
that.
Like,
I mean, if he's acting like that, then maybe he's got it resolved. Cause bro,
the kid is funny. I would say that. But when shit gets real,
it doesn't get much realer than YG.
Us really.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's just a dangerous game. Like he had that whole thing with Casanova. Like Casanova is gangster, but like that's still a little, when you're talking about YG, the game on the West Coast, man, that is a whole nother different ball.
That's there's this music video I really like by Denzel Curry, obviously. Cloud Cobain. Bro, okay, before you start smiling at
No, I actually like a couple of records Denzel Curry has.
I'd say I'm dick riding him.
Nah, it's
Prosper,
cool. He's actually good.
Prosper knows the video I'm talking about.
I'm not.
The video is really it really has a message. Like it's called Cloud Cobain and the video he portrays how he's in like these circles and like he keeps doing messed up shit, but the crowd keeps like applauding him. They are enjoying this circus act going on.
Damn,
then at the end of the video, he actually pulls the trigger and kills himself. That's when they realize that he actually did kill himself.
That's like damn, that is crazy.
That's what's going on.
That's pretty deep.
I don't want to say I don't say that's what's happening with Tekashi or anything. I just choose not to call him 6ix9ine. I'm sorry. I call him Tekashi. That's what I don't specify that that's what's happening with him. I'm just saying, well, who do you think is true? Is the person that portrays that character in the he's pissing everyone off, going to Chicago,
and everyone's cheering him on.
Yeah,
at this point, everyone's cheering him on because he's still getting clout, he's still getting some audience.
I like comments. I like reading people's comments. Right?
Yeah.
So on Shade Room, 80% of the comments says, I'm trying not to like this kid, but damn, this kid actually funny.
I don't know, man. I'm not just down with it. I don't pay any mind, to be honest.
I fuck with his music.
I don't pay.
I fuck with his music.
I don't. So.
Yeah.
Talking like this new school rappers, man. A lot of them I don't, but like I gotta check out Denzel because you've been making a lot of noise about him. He seems like a really socially conscious rapper.
He's not.
Compared to like the new school, like socially conscious, like the old era of the Kendricks, the J. Cole, the Wale. Guess people don't know. But yeah, talking about J. Cole, man. You heard that freestyle?
Look, Prosper's about to start like. Look at him.
Oh yeah, I know the J. Cole fan.
Look at him blushing because they're about to start. Look at just been dropping ad-libs
to
this
me,
whole
it's
episode.
just like J. Cole dropping another fire, man.
Oh my! Look, now he can
I can't
talk.
disagree.
We might need to get some fire.
Now he can
before
talk.
We talk
he has
about
been dropping ad-libs throughout the whole episode. Now about J. Cole, he's alive. Now look at him.
J. Cole
I just lit up. So okay, why don't you then introduce the J. Cole topic?
How about I introduce it? All right, every line, every bar.
Oh no, you don't have to. Every line, every bar. We're gonna talk about it. You're gonna introduce the J. Cole song.
Okay.
And we'll probably hear it right now. And we've heard it before.
Yeah, I know,
right
but
now,
maybe they haven't. Right, just a little clip.
You gotta believe in that.
So J. Cole released this album called. No, sorry, the song, my bad, called Album of the Year. Alright. And it really shocked me too when he dropped the video on Worldstar Hip Hop as a premiere. Cause
everyone says
that.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, because
no,
as a fan, like,
J. Cole.
it's
J.
Cole.
Yeah, no, but no, a lot of rappers do that sometimes.
But
no,
it's
but
J. Cole. J. Cole don't need no Worldstar Hip Hop
It's
promo.
it's a freestyle.
No,
J. Cole dropped an album and still almost went platinum.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. It's a freestyle. It's not like a record off his album.
Yeah.
So it's and you can see from the video, man. J. Cole didn't give up.
He didn't
fuck about like he was just like,
so that's
it
the
was
point.
just like, yo,
That's the point. Even when he don't give a fuck, when he ain't even trying, he's still.
Draco's sick. Like you could see, even from the lines, it was like this is off season. You know, it was probably in the studio just kicking it, and it was like, yo, I gotta make this niggas know, you know, I'm here. You know,
backwards.
But I told Prosper to introduce the topic because I thought he was going to point out the most important thing about that.
Oh my god!
About that freestyle. 2 days before that freestyle, Jacob tweeted, "Feed me beats. I'll murder everything."
Yeah, a lot of people freestyle on that beat as well.
No, the Uchi. No, first of all, respect to J. Cole. The Uchiwali beats, every rapper basically had freestyle to it. But I won't lie, J. Cole's freestyle is probably top 5. But the number 1 to me is still Nas. Nas is freestyle to
Man, come on.
Nas is freestyle to the
I've always told you, like,
Whoa.
as far as like Nas and J. Cole, it's like Rakim is like the grandfather, and then Nas is like the father, and then J. Cole's like the son. You know, like as far as the flow, like when I first heard J. Cole, I was surprised it wasn't from New York, because like that Rakim, you know, Nas flow is like so sick, and it's like J. Cole just listened to those guys, and that's where he got his, you know, inspiration from. But
before we continue into the song, I just thought about something. You said it's Rakim, it's the dad.
Rakim
Nas
is the grandfather.
Okay, Rakim is the grandfather. Yeah. Nas is the father.
Yeah.
And J. Cole is the son.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it for another rapper. Tupac. Tupac is the grandfather.
I know you're going to Kendrick. I know he's going to Kendrick. I know he's going to Kendrick.
Who can you put between Tupac and Kendrick that can serve as the father? I just thought about that. I'm sorry I had to ask it. Oh, I stumped you guys.
No, we can.
I don't know. I can't think of one particular person
right now. Yeah,
but at the end of the day, Kendrick also got his inspiration from like Tupac. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. I know that. Yeah,
same as J. Cole. J. Cole got a lot of inspiration from Nas. That's why when
no, I'm just asking.
Nas was like he didn't feel his song.
They have like, you know how there's a difference, like there's a difference in the generation between Rakim, Nas, and J. Cole.
Yeah.
After
like Tupac started rapping when in the
80s. 1980.
Rakim also, right? Rakim was like in the.
Rakim was an old school guy, man.
Yeah, Rakim was a.
Yeah.
You know who was supposed to kind of be like the reinvention of Rakim, but it never played out. In as much as I love this guy so much, I gotta shit on
Royce.
ASAP Rocky.
Man,
you know, cause his real name is actually Rakim Mayers. Cause
man, the name don't matter. If you ain't got the juice, you ain't got the juice.
Well,
J. Cole got that juice.
Yeah, Prosper. The battery died.
Is the battery dead again?
What?
We keep going.
The memory card is full. Yeah.
Go.
We had to take a coffee break.
And we are back. The battery, no. No, I can't do it. You got them juice. I ain't got that shit.
I don't know what these guys are on.
Don't steal my shit, bro.
Alright, that's your vibe. But anyways, back to the main man.
Oh,
Jermaine.
Man, this guy. You sure you don't have a Reddit fan club J. Cole account?
Nah.
Like, one of those Twitter fingers in Reddit.
Nah. I mean, who knows? Anyways, I got the song right here for y'all. His
Instagram name used to be J. Cole fan #1.
Get some life, bro.
I've listened to it 20 times.
I'm unstable for like the crime in the summertime. Higher than average. Lot of cabins. Thank God I never abide by the established guidelines that keep niggas inside of fabrics. Commissioned by the state. I skate by the masters like you with a new rider passenger. Shout out Oak Cliff. I'm about to fly to Dallas. Decade from now, I might just buy the Mavericks.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the point, man.
You know.
He started.
Okay, on some real shit. I like the song, but you better make me hate the song.
but you know what? I won't lie, bro. Like, I usually get the lyrics of most rappers, but this song.
Oh yeah, this guy usually get it.
Don't start, man.
Most of the bars went
some of
right.
it.
over my head.
Some of it.
No,
You see-
mine. Like,
exactly.
in my opinion,
Nah,
to
yeah.
me, most of the bars went right. Like,
He went too personal, I agree, but
no, not too personal. Like, I'm a J. Cole fan. Like, I enjoyed For Your Eyes Only. That was a personal.
that was really, really
But I'm
personal.
just saying, these bars were just like
higher than
like,
average.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
it was like someone just pissed him off. Like he just went in, like
Yeah.
just to let people know, yo, I'm still here, you know.
And he calls
I'm still
this
here.
Off-season mode.
Hey, man.
If this is his off-season, then what is regular
I
season?
mean, you know, on season, regular season like
What is
KOG.
playoff, bro?
Exactly, yeah.
Playoff is
That's when you
2014
know
versus
features all black.
Playoff is 2014.
2014 first.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So shout out to my main
a
man,
classic.
Jermaine Cole.
But first of all, no. Lastly, I love this freestyle very much. Like
I know
love
you
it.
do, bro.
That's a
I know,
dope
yeah.
freestyle.
That's, yeah.
But
We all know.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
This is about a big one.
KOD wasn't the album of the year. Sorry, man. Flatbridge Zombies Vacation in Hell was the album.
Man,
of
this
the
guy's
year.
still arguing about that. That's
This
the last
guy. Don't say that out in the streets, homie.
been
You
Astro
go-
World
you
is
go
creeping-
catch a fist. They say
Astro
out in
World
the
is
streets.
creeping on my list. Though. Astro World is really creeping on
Man,
my
don't
list.
even compare.
It's like my
KOD.
number 3 or my number 2 right now.
Anyway,
But
if
KOD,
You know what? This is all I
if
can
we keep
tell
going,
you.
this guy's never
all,
gonna stop.
All I can tell you is you gotta kill your demons first to understand KOD.
shut your mouth.
That's.
Shut your You J. Cole.
I'm just gonna end it right here because this guy's not gonna stop, right?
Shut your
They're never gonna
You
stop.
already know what it is, man. You already know what it is.
Make sure y'all niggas tune in
Yeah,
next
yeah,
week for
yeah.
another episode of
Inappropriately appropriate.
Like, subscribe if you upload the video,
and
share
follow
the
us.
video,
Follow us. Look,
follow. My ad is gonna be down there.
You already know.
Check me out.
Bro,
mine is
yeah.
right here.
And yeah, man, Inappropriately. Thanks for having me.
We're out.
You know, as
Oh
a
yeah.
guest.
Oh yeah.
And
You're welcome.
yeah, I guess like I said, man,
Of course.
we out.
Hope to have you again sometime.
It's all over.
Yeah. So this is a gun. Yeah. You cut it. You cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Please don't.
Why did you keep it?